name is Fiona, and I'm a founding member of GreenStep together with Azlan and Jolene, and we started GreenStep in 2015. Under GreenStep, we design programs for communities and corporates to start taking their first green step towards more resilient living. When we talk about conservation, we're really talking about conserving the conditions in which we need to survive as a human race. So Mother Nature knows how to take care of herself, and we need to learn how to live in balance with Mother Nature. And we do that by starting to think about our consumption habits, how we live our daily lives, and work towards living more holistically. In Malaysia today, we can already feel the effects of climate change. You feel the intense heat waves, you see the flooding happening all around you, even feel it. And that is our call to action to start doing something about the way we live today. So when I first started becoming conscious about my habits and how they have an impact on the environment, I knew I wanted to do something to change. But I also realized that there were a whole host of things that I needed to change, and I didn't want to overwhelm myself and then have to set myself back. So I started breaking it up into small little pieces that I could start doing on my own, a little bit here and there. And so, for example, I love cooking. So when I'm in the kitchen or when I'm planning to buy groceries, I make it a point to reduce my food waste as much as possible. I plan my shopping. So for example, during the pandemic, when everyone was panic buying, instead of panic buying, I just bought enough food for 2 weeks. And I do things like bake breads because I'm a baker. So I bake my own breads, I cook my own food, and reduce as much of the waste as possible so that there was hardly anything leaving my kitchen at the end of those 2 weeks. And then I'd start the process all over again. So today I have a little compost pile in my garden where I put all my food waste. All my food waste goes there. I also learned that the first step I needed to take was to separate my trash first. And that act alone helped me start my compost pile and recycle my recyclables and things like that. Doing a trash audit really helps you reduce your waste and focus on areas where you can reduce your consumption. So every time I compost my food waste, I input it into the app and I know how much I am contributing towards the environment. And the best part is eventually I'll be able to use those apps with merchants that are also taking the initiative to go green in their businesses. So just being conscious about our decisions and our actions and how they impact the planet is a very good first step. We would have noticed or realized that there were lots of news articles coming out about how the Earth was healing right during the time of lockdowns. And it doesn't mean that we need to lock down in order to heal the planet, but what it demonstrates is that we can actually adapt to change almost overnight. So there is something that we can do today to start living more resiliently. We're no longer talking about sustainability, we're talking about building resilience. So the question we need to ask is, what can we do to build resilience as individuals, as a community, and as global citizens? So I'd recommend going online, researching, and getting informed about climate change and the facts, understanding the facts, and not getting too caught up in greenwashing. So I'd recommend downloading the M2 app and joining the GreenStep community so you can track in real time your carbon reduction. You can earn points, and then you can use these points at all the participating merchants who are also going green. So I'll leave you with this Chinese proverb. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The next best time to do it is now.